refine yourself. I'm speaking to someone prophetically. Refine yourself. Half-baked you will not rise to certain heights, not by sentiments and not by anything. Apostle, kings are not making a demand on me. I'm a chef or I cook. You cook as good as what? Can we ask you to come and cook for kings and be sure?
The difference between a raw diamond and a sparkling jewel lies in refinement. The same goes for our talents. Let's join Apostle Selman as he explores the power of developing what we are naturally good at. Let's take a look.
Anything looks bad when it is not refined, including oil. Go and ask those who work in the oil and gas sector. When you see oil in its raw and crude state, the smell alone will drive you away. You almost want to suffocate. Yet that's what cars will queue for hours and say thank you for paying. Can I tell you this? God has already scheduled your destiny helper. I have taught you. Your destiny helper kept visiting you, but he found you in jealousy and anger, not working on yourself, and they were authorized to go back. I hope this year they will not come again and still find you who is still giving excuses and blaming demons and saying it's because my father was a drunkard. That may not be the best, but now that you know he's like that, what do you have to do? Anything can lift you if you refine it. Admiring people and wishing if I were more beautiful. God knows, if since you are not Esther, be something else. You are not Esther, be Deborah. At least be something. Wishing you were Esther is a waste of time. If you cannot be the queen that King Ahasuerus will marry, then be Deborah the warrior. Then be Naomi. Then be this. If you cannot be Gideon, be Elijah. If you cannot be Elijah, be Samuel. Since you cannot fight, learn how to prophesy. But by all means, make sure you do something. Can I tell you, what God has put in your hand is enough to open the gates of your destiny. Listen to me. Thank God for those who have what you do not have. But stop this season of blind admiration. The season of training is a very hard season. You see some of my photos of many years. As wonderful as those photos are, you see some of us looking lean. We look better than those days now, but those are the days that made these days. Hallelujah. Emptying yourself in prayer, emptying yourself in fasting, raising the bar of your fire and your passion. Even when you are doing well, you increase the bar of the marking script as if you are not doing anything. Hear me, my dear generation, hear me. Don't settle for less. Don't settle too cheap. There are heights and the journey is far. Remember my teaching last week. I challenged you on this wise and I'm still repeating it again. Listen to me. Thank God for those who have what you do not have. But stop this season of blind admiration that makes you to demean what you have. Everybody can celebrate what you carry. You just have not recognized it and refined it. Anything in its crude version is not worthy of being rewarded. I know you are a great musician. Thank God for David Dam and Sam and K-Strings and all these my precious people. Thank God for their lives. But do you know that what God has put in you, someday you can stand and share the stage and also celebrate Jesus? But it's good to be challenged by other people's giftings, but please not at the detriment of what God gave you. Thank God for Apostle Joshua Selman, but what you are seeing is a refined version of something you may even have a greater version of. Refine yourself. I'm speaking to someone prophetically. Refine yourself. Half-baked you will not rise to certain heights, not by sentiments and not by anything. Apostle, kings are not making a demand on me. I'm a chef or I cook. You cook as good as what? Can we ask you to come and cook for kings and be sure you will not disappoint them? You know, I've taught you, when it has to do with the issue of value, don't stop until the person you are serving is the king. Once you have not gotten into the palace, don't stop. You go to my house right now, God is my witness. You on my laptop, there are videos I'm watching. There are things I'm writing for my own personal growth. As soon as I'm done, finished with ministry activity, I go back. It's not an excuse to say I'm going to jump and sleep. Ladies and gentlemen, look, let me tell you, when you go through the seasons of training, don't worry. Go through it with pain, but with gallantry and honor, knowing that there is a compensation system waiting for you. While you are rehearsing, my dear instrumentalist, don't pamper yourself. Rehearse for hours. Learn the songs, fast and pray, receive songs from heaven. Okay, the first one that God used you to bring, it didn't seem to be appreciated, no problem, go back again. One night you will catch a fish that your net will be sinking and your boat will be breaking. Your net will be breaking and your boat will be sinking. As a preacher, keep being diligent. Pray and prepare. Fan yourself to flames. Don't try to expose yourself and say, no, me, I'm here. Neither do men light a lamp. You just keep adding fire.
This is a very wise teaching. In this sermon, we are confronted with the truth that both inspires and challenges. True reward lies not just in having talents, but in diligently refining them. This journey of refinement isn't always easy. There will be times when the fire of transformation feels scorching and the path ahead seems unclear. But as Apostle Selman emphasizes, the third seasons are an essential part of the process. Remember, a diamond in the raw is still a diamond. It just needs the right environment to be transformed. By committing to self-improvement and facing challenges head-on, and by actively refining our gifts, we are embarking on a path to becoming the best version of ourselves. This journey isn't just about personal fulfillment, it's about unlocking our full potentials. When we refine our talents, we become a more valuable asset to our community, a more inspiring role model, and a force for good. Let this message be the spark that ignites our journey. So what are the key lessons from this teaching? Number one, we need to become refined, so let's work on ourselves. No product is valuable in its raw state. God has already scheduled our destiny helper, but it is important that they meet us at a refined state. When we go through the seasons of pain, we shouldn't worry because there is a compensation system awaiting us at the end of the day. Finally, what God has put in your hands is enough to open the gates of your destiny. So put in effort, trust God, do your best, and God will surely crown your effort with success. Leave your comment down below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification button.